Alright, so we're going to have HiveLucifer versus Matro. Let me get that up. HiveLucifer, the Protoss, he's going to be blue, versus Matro Z green. Okay, so we do have HiveLucifer spawning in the bottom left as a Protoss player on Zelnaga Caverns. We have Matro top right, green Zerg. Yeah, I mean, let's get his race color a little bit better here. Okay, so Matro is going to be the Zerg player, and HiveLucifer is going to be the Protoss player. This is going to be the same matchup on the same Zelnaga Cavern, so let me see if I can get the chat up so I know what's going on here. HiveLucifer is going to be going for a pylon at his choke point, so it looks like he's going to be walling off as we saw from the last game. Matro going for a Overlord before pool, so no early aggression from him is going to be happening. So it's going to be round 2 game, I believe, again from the SC2GG.com weekly. And yeah, so don't know too much about these players, although I do like casting this tournament. I do like also, I've played in this tournament before, very usually well-run tournament, although it's been off and on here the past couple weeks, so hopefully we can get everything squared away with this tournament. So yeah, the drone's going to be going to work on that probe. The probe's going to be trying to deny the Nacho expansion, and the Zerg player, let's see if he did go for a spawning pool. He did go for a spawning pool right now, and he does have a fast gas, so maybe he's going to be going fast. The Speedling or Baneling or Roach, he's going to be trying doing a pressure with the Roach. He does have a drone scout in the base of the Protoss player, so he's going to be seeing that the Protoss player does not have any proxy pylons, proxy gateways out for the on the field to pressure the Zerg. So yeah, really nothing much special going on, although the Matro is going for an early pool, which is very different than most Zergs playing the way they play in general. They usually go for that fast expansion as they want to get that extra larva, maybe get a little bit more better efficiency on the mining. But yeah, I mean, we're just going to see a Cybernex go down for the Protoss player, HiveLucifer. So Matro being our Zerg player, just to get those names correct. And if you're wondering who am I am the surgeon casting out a TRN, TRSnetwork.com. Go check out our website. So yeah, we just have no queen yet. He doesn't have the minerals to make that queen. Did go for that expansion. Not quite sure why he went for the expansion for the queen, but that's fine. And he's going to be getting, the Protoss player is going to be getting 4 games. So he's going to be getting 4 games. He does have 1 game technology already on the way. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be a heavy pressure build on the Protoss player. He actually saved up minerals before getting his second pylon. So he's really supply blocked, but he went for a 4 gauge pretty early, and he does have a proxy pylon here at the Zerg player's base. He's going to be able to warp up onto that high ground over here. So I like this play from the Protoss player. This kind of reminds me of OGS MC and what he did to his opponent in the GSL round of 8. If you want to go check out that game, that's a really good game to watch. MC really just dismantles the Terran player he's playing. I think it was a Marine King Prime, so it was a Foxer that he beat, and the Zerg player does spot this proxy pylon, and it's going to be a death for the Protoss player unless he can get his warp gate out. And there's the warp gate technology just finishing, changing the warp gate at the moment. He's going to try to get this proxy pylon up, but these Zerglings are going to have to power it down before it gets finished. 50% finish. He's going to have to move it up. If he takes it down, oh, he cancels it. So he's going to be warping it at his base, and he's going to be pressuring with 4 Zealots. So yeah, the gas is taken for the Protoss player. Protoss player is completely cut probes. Income tab shows he only has 17 probes compared to the 15 drones for the Zerg player. Zerg player needs to group all his Zerglings. He does have Zergling speed, so he's not going to want to engage until he has a critical amount. He's going to be able to take out all those Zealots. Those are your numbers. Good stuff showing that there's a +1 on the way for the Zerg player on his Zergling. So wow, really fast upgrades here for the Zerg player. Zerg player going to be throwing using his queen and Zerglings to engage. His second queen to engage. He does not want to use his queen. He needs to transform his queen. engage. Look at the nothing. Yeah, it's gonna be a proxy round with reinforcements here. Protosper is routing all his zealots. You can see that ramp engage anything coming out of the main. Also, you gotta come out. Protosper all these targets on the field. You can be able to whittle down this force. Just look at the force there. Zealots on the way. So just zealots here from the protest player, forgaining all in basically. But there's really, he's hurt the economy for the Zerg player pretty much, and the Zerg player was forced to make tons of zone. He's not gonna have much way of the economy. He's gonna be pretty much even for the income tab. Yeah, I mean he is ahead on both at the moment. Second screen did pop for the Zerg player, so he was able to use that to defend against these zealots. The more zealots warping in, and the Zerg player sees that they are warping in pretty close behind this rush over here. So the Zerg player gonna try to engage these zealots and take down that option pylon. But not getting a nice round, and he needs to really go at this proxy pylon. There's a lot of early Zerglings in production, so he's gonna be able to clean this up, and he's gonna be able to take down this proxy pylon. He's gonna be able to take down this proxy pylon. Unless he does doubt it, as there's not enough reinforcements here for the Protoss player. Protoss player not even worrying about taking out this gas that's in his base, so the Zerg player knows that he doesn't have to worry about any tech coming on for the Protoss player. He's gonna be able to take down this proxy pylon, and the Protoss player is in a lot of trouble as he does not have any map control. He's gonna be stuck in his base for quite a while. There are a lot of Zerglings on the field. The Sentry is gonna be able to hold this ramp here, but the Zerg player might be able to take out a gateway in the meantime. He did get 2 Zerglings in to take out that Sentry. Wow. Nice to see those Zerglings, but these guys should be working in nicely to take out. Well, does take down a pylon. That's going to be a good win for the Zerg player, as he's going to be able to supply block the Zerg player. At 34. The Zerg player is actually going to be engaging here with a lot of zealots. Yeah, keep one at the ramp to protect from any run-bys. Just Zerglings being produced by the Zerg player, not even any drones. Still, let's look at his income tab showing that he only has up 216. So, yeah, really going heavy on the Zerglings. Going to be getting hurt. So yeah, pretty exciting game. A lot of pressure, you know, a lot of proxy pylons. The Protest player just adamant about getting down that proxy pylon, pushing with a lot of zealots and forgating. He's going to be engaging. They shouldn't do a run by here, as the Protest will be forced to retreat if any run by does happen. But the Zerg player does have that +1 upgrade. So yeah, he's really bowling through these units with the +1, even though the zealots are a pretty strong counter to Zerglings. But the Zerg is going to be running up here. I'm not sure if the Protoss player realized that there is a +1 up for these Zerglings, but he is going to be warping in more gateway units to deal with them. And the Zerg player continuing to make units, no drones on the field. The Zerg player does need to get a run by. Again, nice round here. Go to work on these zealots and just completely window the army for the Protoss player. Protoss player unable to I guess expand or, you know, get his macro up other than forgating. So he's just completely forgating all zealots. The roaches are going to be up on the field. Let's look at the no upgrades from the evolution chamber for the Zerg player. Zerg player going to be transferring drones to the natural expansion very nicely there. He's going to be able to boost his economy quite significantly, getting a nice efficiency in mining. Zerg player only with 2 Zerglings at the front door. He's going to be able to do a run by. He actually is not going to go run by. He's going to go straight to this pylon that's at the bottom of the ramp, as well as Zerg player. Zerg player going to have to reach that many zealots. Cut out with that small the roaches on the no problem. We're going to be retreating with more zealots in the center. The roaches on the field are zealots. The Protoss player continuing to just max out the space, not getting it done. And stalkers very nice. So many. We're able to kite all those zealots. We're able to take down all these Protoss players. GG from One base play from the Protoss player, really aggression. And we're gonna have Matro, the Zerg player, move on. So Zerg player taking both games on Zeldnaga Cavern so far. So let's get this game saved up. and we'll be moving on to the next game.